99% of Etsy sellers fail. Is that actually true, or is it just doom posting?
Probably not for the reason you think.
Bad products?
Almost never. By the time they figure out what's killing them, they've already burned out and closed up shop. You don't own your customer list. You don't own your traffic.
Welcome to Life in the Age of AI, the podcast that explores how the next generation is rewriting the rules.
Okay, real talk, I used to go back and forth on starting an Etsy shop for months. And every time I got excited about it, I'd fall down this rabbit hole and find people saying like, 99% of Etsy sellers fail. Since you look at thousands of shops every day, is that actually true, or is it just doom posting?
It's kind of true, but probably not for the reason you think.
Bad products?
Almost never. I've seen people with genuinely beautiful products completely fail, and I've seen mediocre stuff do great. The product is rarely the problem.
Then what is?
They get buried alive in their own admin work, tools, and platform, and by the time they figure out what's killing them, they've already burned out and closed up shop.
Walk me through that. What does a week actually look like for the average seller who is just trying to get off the ground?
So picture this. Monday, you're supposed to be making things. Instead, you're staring at Pinterest for hours trying to figure out what people are actually searching for. Tuesday, photography. You spend half the day messing with lighting on your phone, and most of it still looks a little off. Wednesday, you have to write all the titles and descriptions for your products so people can actually find your stuff, which sounds easy until you're staring at a blank text box trying to make another handmade candle sound interesting and different.
Okay, I feel that. Writing descriptions is soul-crushing.
Right? Then Thursday is social media. You need to post, but you also have to make the pictures, write the captions, guess the right hashtags. And Friday, you're drowning in direct messages, tracking down lost packages, and answering "where's my order" emails. Then Saturday rolls around, and when are you actually making the stuff you're supposed to be selling?
That's depressing. It's like you get punished for wanting to own your craft.
Kind of, yeah. Here's the brutal math. You're working 40 hours a week, but only maybe 2 of those hours are craft time. The other 38 hours are just doing computer work to keep the lights on. Etsy has millions of buyers, so the opportunity is huge, but most sellers quit before they ever tap into it.
So is the answer just hire people? Because someone just starting in their living room definitely can't afford that.
Exactly. If you wanted to hire out all of this, a tool to research trends, a writer for your listings, someone to handle Instagram and other social accounts, someone for customer support, someone for inventory, you're looking at probably from 3 to 30 grand a month. Plus, don't forget that Etsy takes a pretty cut of your sales and fees before you even get paid.
Which is exactly why Koto Intelligence was created. But I want to play devil's advocate for a second for the people listening. Is Koto just another ChatGPT with an Etsy sticker slapped on it?
That's a totally fair question, and if I didn't use it before, I'd probably assume that too. But it's really not. It's a digital business partner, or more exactly, a team of intelligent agentic workers that actually connects to your store, learns your brand's voice, and just runs in the background. You don't have to sit there and give them prompts all day.
And I think the biggest misconception is that Koto is just a tool that replaces other tools. But it's really about ownership, right? Because right now, most sellers don't actually own their business.
Yes, this is the trap. You built a great shop, but you built it on someone else's land. You don't own your customer list. You don't own your traffic. If Etsy changes its rules tomorrow, or suspends your account over a misunderstanding, your income is gone overnight. We see it happen all the time.
It's terrifying.
It is. That's why we always say, treat Etsy like a launch pad, not a home base. You need your own website.
But building a website takes weeks, and most creative people do not want to deal with coding or dragging confusing template blocks around.
Which is why Koto just builds it for you. You just chat with the app, tell it what you sell, what your vibe is, your brand story, and it generates a complete live website on your own domain. And I mean a real site. A checkout that takes payments, product pages, your story, shipping policies. You can even sell memberships or digital products on the same website.
And to be clear, Koto doesn't own this. You own it. It's your brand. Koto is just the invisible construction crew that built it in 5 minutes. But wait, do I shut down my Etsy once I have my own site?
No, and this is the move people miss. You keep both. Let Etsy bring in the random shoppers who are just browsing. But when they buy, put a card in the box that brings them to your platform next time. You get their email, You own that relationship.
Okay, but running an Etsy shop and a personal website sounds like double the admin work. How do I not get pulled back into the grind?
That's where Koto intelligence again comes in. And honestly, we're barely scratching the surface of what this app can do, but let's just look at a few things. First, search trends. Shoppers change their minds all the time, and your traffic can drop 30% without you knowing why. You can tell Koto to watch your shop, and if a product starts dying, it looks at what people are searching for today and rewrites your titles and tags to match the new trend.
Automatically?
Yes, automatically. And then there's posting. Etsy, your website, Instagram, Pinterest, Shopify, they all want different picture sizes and different types of text. Normally, doing that by hand takes forever. With Koto, you publish a product once, and the system instantly reformats it and pushes it out everywhere at the same time.
I have personally spent a stupid amount of time doing that manually in the past.
Everyone has. And the last big one is inventory. This is sneaky. If you run out of an item, Etsy basically hides your shop from search results, and it's so hard to recover. Koto watches how fast you're selling things. Before you hit zero, it warns you and even drafts an email to your supplier to order more materials.
So I'm not just staring at spreadsheets and dashboards all day?
Not at all. You're just checking in. The system handles the watching. And like I said, that's just 3 things. We haven't even touched on how it drafts social media campaigns, handles customer service emails, or connects to any service app, even to your bank.
All right, I want to do this. If a listener is starting today, what's the actual first move?
It's super simple. Download the app, open a chat window, and just tell the AI that you want to connect your Etsy store, and you are on. Then just tell it what you want to do. Like, set up your first automated assistant. I always recommend the daily sales summary. It takes 2 minutes for the AI to create it, and every night you get a clean, simple message telling you exactly how your business did that day. No guessing.
That alone buys back so much mental energy.
Exactly. From there, just have a quick chat with Koto about your brand, tell him to get your website live, and let the system take over the heavy lifting. And you don't need to know anything. Just chat with the AI as you would chat with a friend. That is all. Koto Intelligence will build and automate almost anything you may think of. The sellers who are going to win over the next 5 years aren't just building shops. They're building intelligent automated systems.
I love that. Stop working in your business and start to automate it.
Yes, make it matter.
Visit koto.so to download your new 24/7 team of agentic workers today.